Welcome to another episode of It's Just Percy Podcast. I'm your host, Percy Collins. I want to get on here for a few minutes, and I want to talk about this case of a missing guy from Mississippi, Rasheem Carter. He was 25 years old. Um, Taylorsville, Mississippi. Yeah, I think that's where he's from. He was okay. He's from Mississippi. Been missing since October the 2nd. He was last seen outside of a Super 8 hotel. He had been in touch with his mom, and she um, and he was telling her about he was being threatened by some white guys in a white truck, and said he had went to the police um, to file a complaint, and they wouldn't they refused to take the complaint. And so he went to him another day, and he asked them to give him a ride to the hotel, and they refused, saying that it was out of their jurisdiction. So he was down in Taylorsville for a he was working on he was a contractor, and but let me read it, and then I get back and I'll tell you my perspective and commentary on it. The mother of a Mississippi black man who mysteriously went missing last month is searching for answers after skeletal remains believed to be her son were found on November 3rd. Rasheem Carter, 25, was last seen outside of a Super 8 hotel on October 2nd in Laurel, about 30 minutes outside of Taylorsville, where Carter had been contracted to work. According to reports, his remains were found on private property in a wooded area in Taylorsville, but the family said their son was threatened and stalked by white men in the area, and want to see a full investigation into their son's disappearance and possibly death. In a Facebook post, family members described the details of the events after Carter went missing under mysterious circumstances. According to the post, excuse me, the day before Carter's disappearance, he went to the police department in Taylorsville and informed officers that men were after him and he feared for his life. Carter didn't have a car at the time and asked the police for a ride to the Super 8 hotel in Laurel, but officer refused, telling Carter it was outside their jurisdiction. He returned to the police station again on foot earlier the next morning, pleading with the police to help him, but again they refused. He informed his mother that there were white men after him and that if something were to happen to him, to start the investigation there. He did speak with his mom, Tiffany, after a white truck and white males in there threatened to harm him. His cousin, Shonda Wright, told WLBT he did give her the names. The Facebook post also went on to say a week after Carter went missing, some of the family members went to Taylorsville to get answers about their son's disappearance, but had little success. According to authorities, the partial remains of Carter had been sent to the state crime lab for an autopsy. Carter's mother also provided a DNA sample to help with the identification. Rasheem Carter leaves behind a 6-year-old daughter. His loved ones call him ambitious, hardworking, and loving young man who was trying to make his daughter and family proud. The family also said they would not stop until they get justice for Rasheem and what some say could be a possible hate crime. Why did the police refuse to help him after he told them he was in trouble? Why hasn't there been an investigation into the men Carter identified? All these questions and more need answers. Carter's family deserves that much. A GoFundMe was started by the family to raise funds to help defray the cost and seeking justice for Rasheem and to alleviate the financial stresses that have been accrued throughout this process. Let me tell you something. Them policemen, who they know who's responsible. That damn small town, they know who responsible. They know who those guys are. I wouldn't be surprised if the cops weren't involved in that too. Here you got a man trying to make a living, trying to make a living, and you got hateful folks out here that don't want to see you better yourself. They want to keep you assigned to a certain position in life. They know what happened to that man, and I tell you, anytime them type of people, whenever they do something to you, they always do it in groups. They'll never do anything alone. They're gonna always do it in groups, and they're gonna always have uh, um, a weapon because they know they can't beat you fair. So they have to use some type of crookery and thievery, and they always try to invoke fear in you, make you fearful, so you won't even try to make your life better. They know what happened to that guy. How did he get on that private property? How did he get down there if his car, he didn't have a car, and he was staying at that hotel? They know. They know what happened to that young guy. What happened to Rasheem Carter? They know. And I hope the family don't stop until they get justice for that young man. It's a shame in this day and time that you still have this type of stuff going on. I told you that their hatred toward us it runs deep. They envious and they jealous. That's what that hatred is based on. Envy and jealousy. They always try to invoke fear in you, try to make you fearful, so you won't even try or attempt to do anything. That's what a bully does. So I hope that family finds justice for their loved ones. And rest in peace to that young man, and condolences out to his family. And this is enough is enough. Enough is enough. And I hope I hope that they get everything that they come at, whatever they put out, they get back tenfold. And I hope when it comes back on them, I hope they can't take it. I hope they have the same pain that that family is going through, and I hope they feel every ounce of the pain that that young gentleman felt, because they always do that, and I bet they're gonna probably rule that it was a suicide. R.I.P. to that gentleman again. Condolences to his family, Rasheem Carter. Uh, Hope you family find peace. Hope they find the answers that they're searching out for, because you didn't deserve that. If you find any value in this video, like, share, subscribe to my channel. It's Just Person Podcast. Like I always say, whatever you do it better. Fight for everything you think you deserve, and I pray that that family get justice. Protect yourself at all times. Peace.